Are you ready to see what FPs can do for you? It's time for the 7-day FP challenge. I love this challenge. I've done it with my clients before. I've done a round online before. It is absolutely fantastic because way too many of us forget about those FPs, and they are fantastic. And this is one of the many things that I will incorporate with a client who has stubborn weight and wants to get things moving again. We start focusing on the FPs. Plus, FPs do not have to be hard. Today, we are on day 1 of this challenge, and we are working on our FP veggies first. So with your FP veggies, it doesn't have to be complicated. Let's say you forgot about this challenge, or this is the first you're hearing about it. I know I've had hundreds of people sign up, but let's say that you just are not ready for your FP challenge today. Check your freezer. See if you've got any frozen vegetables that can work, any non-starchy frozen vegetables. If you're part of the challenge, you've gotten this free list of FP-friendly veggies to choose from. I'm going to tell you what my FP veggie was today, and I'm going to do it again. Before I eat an E or most meals, I eat some non-starchy veggies to help. It just helps with my blood sugar spike. I have a continuous glucose monitor. When I've had non-starchy veggies before an E, I notice that my blood sugar stays pretty steady and does not spike the way it does when I don't. So my go-to is I will just quickly slice a cucumber. I don't like celery, but if you like celery, you could definitely do that. I slice a cucumber, put half of it in a Ziploc bag for the next day. So I've got another batch ready to go before my meal. But that was my FP veggie today, was just cucumber slices before an E. My E was Serene's Neapolitan quinoa that is my lunch. But if you don't have a lot of veggies, check your freezer, see if you've got any of these on hand. Make them with just 1 teaspoon of fat or less, and that's assuming you don't have any other fat in your meal, unless you're going to have an FP veggie and turn that into an S meal by adding S components to it, which is okay. For even better results through this challenge, you could make it into an FP meal and just use 1 teaspoon of fat total for the entire meal. So let's say, okay, let me look at this list. Let's say I've got, if you have lettuce, you could do a salad with a vinaigrette with just a teaspoon of oil. You could do okay, let's use spinach from this list. Let's say you have some frozen spinach in your freezer. You could saute it with just a light spray in the pan, saute some frozen spinach and use some diced chicken breast. Or if you're in boot camp with me, you have that big list of all of the super easy meals. You could choose an FP from there. Whatever you'd like to do, just get an FP veggie in today, whatever that looks like for you. So you choose a non-starchy veggie that's FP friendly, work it into your day somehow, and that's day 1 of this challenge. Tomorrow, we're having an FP breakfast. So if you have not had a chance to get your FP stuff together, just see what you've got. There are lots of FP options, and I'm sending a ton more options to you. So make sure that you're on my email list and getting those. You can sign up for this challenge at thewellplannedkitchen.com/FP. For your breakfast, a quick note tomorrow, we'll talk about this more tomorrow live. If you may find that FP breakfasts aren't for you. Some people with blood sugar issues, especially, may find that they are just not feeling super energized after an FP breakfast. So if you already know that FP breakfasts are not for you, go ahead and have your regular breakfast and then maybe have your FP breakfast meal as a snack after you've had your FP breakfast or your S or E breakfast. Sorry, I misspoke. So make sure you can get an FP breakfast in tomorrow, but it doesn't have to be at breakfast time. If you know that FP breakfasts don't really work for you, it's totally okay. Go ahead and sign up so you can get all the free printables, hundreds of FP meal ideas. We're going to be chatting live about the best way to work FPs in. We're going to talk about FPs on the go, FPs at the last minute, all that stuff. This is going to be a great 7 days. So thank you for joining me, and I will see you soon.